Yup, we back. Okay. Very messy price action, that's for sure. Um, Obviously not the best today, but still be able to catch a little win and no loss for like a break even type day. But starting off, okay, today's Monday with uh no no news after 8:30. Okay, show you that real quick. So we only had 10 a.m. like really light news, but that doesn't really matter. Um, so where should I see? All right, so we have these uh swing lows. Okay, these are kind of like my draw on liquidity. Okay, and I was looking at this Wednesday's swing high for a shorting opportunity. You can see price is actually kind of bearish or bullish right now. But we do have that weekly and volume imbalance, which is also a new week opening gap. Um, so bias today was bearish. Obviously, for the AM session, obviously prices rallying up in PM, but you get the idea where in the morning I was bearish. Go in the 4 hour. Okay, you see all these lows. We have Thursdays. We have these lows. This Monday daily swing low, which is also a weekly low. Friday's London low, and then for the day I was targeting these equal lows 4 hour, and then this 1 hour. Um, I was also targeting this 1 hour sell side liquidity. Okay, and then also consequent encroachment, the opening range gap. Um, we go lower on the time frames. All right, so here midnight opens, leaves this low, and then that's when I was like, okay, we're bearish, or that's what I thought, to at least grab this low. So we rally up, and then at the 9 o'clock hour, um, that's when I saw price sweep this high, and then I was going short right here, but not necessarily short. The reason because you can see this wick right here. Price was kind of being like a little stubborn, not really like going anywhere. You see on the lower time frames, it was really messy. Um, but yeah, it did eventually get to the my hourly sell side liquidity pool, which was below 8:30. Um, and that was where I was looking to go short or looking to take profits basically. And then it rallies up on PM session. Okay. One day or 1 50 minute. Okay. So it takes out that high, and that same high. Um, that same high right here, which was I think Wednesday's high, which was, let me see, yeah, it was CPI high. Wednesday's London high on NQ. Oh, no, why do I have a London high? It's actually CPI high, but either way, it was a daily swing high. So that same high, um, at the time we were down here and didn't get to it. It kind of just left it open. You can see this high comes in at 5673 and 3/4. This high comes in 5674 and a half. Okay, and so that's what I saw as the SMT, and then right in there I was looking to go short. Um, yeah, and then here's 8:30. 8:30 opens up at 8:30 news. I was seeing this as a retracement into this little BISC, um, and then 9:30 opens and then captures this high, and that's where I was looking to go short. The price wasn't really giving it to me. I was being really stubborn. Let's just say it like that. Okay, and we have this hourly CB as well, and that's what I was looking for. I wanted consequent encroachment to be respected. We have the SMT right there, and then right in here, I was looking to go short. Okay, but I was only looking to go short once price closed below this liquidity pool. You could see it didn't even like sweep it. It just like kind of ran through it. SMT produced and then just rally lower. I like to enter on the closing basis below in this when we're short below the high for an extra confirmation. I don't need no change in the state of delivery, no market structure shift, none of that. Those I really used to just kind of pyramid my position. But yeah, you can see all this consolidation. It's real messy, and then I was aiming for this low, and then I was looking at consequent encroachment as well for profit taking, and then a complete fill because this gap was only like 40 points. So, and then obviously this hourly sweep up. See the bigger picture. Okay. So I'm gonna go on the lower time frame. So this, I wanted price to just stay right below it. Okay, I want it because we had this sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency on the 1 minute. You can see right here, it's inefficient buy side, and that's where I wanted to see price be respected for a turtle soup type idea. But yeah, it didn't give it to me. And obviously, if I placed a limit order right here, I would have gone stopped out. Okay, and so when this happens, I look for confirmation in terms of like a IFSG, changing the state of delivery, something like that. And so I didn't see this at the moment, but this was actually a 2-minute IFEG. You should see on the 2-minute. So it was kind of obvious to go short. I wasn't wanting to go long. Okay, we had this IFAG right here. And then I could have entered here, place my stop a bit here for a nice little, my target. I could have took target here, here, here. But at the moment I didn't look at that, and that's definitely something I need to work on. Like expanding my view of from the 1 minute to at least minimum 2 minute. But I just get so zoned in into like 1 minute type 1 minute confirmation. And I need to look at the 2 minute as well because right here it could have been a good entry. Limit order at consequent encroachment, stop right here. I could have and then taken profits here. Okay. But yeah, let me show you the executions. So the idea was I didn't look at that, so that just pretend that wasn't there. And so I get in the change in the state of delivery. Okay, right here. And if I wanted to enter there, I want it to be below this high. Okay. You can see we had this inverse for value gap, and that's where I was looking. I was actually entered there, and then I had my stop right above me threshold. You can see price barely hits it or barely makes it. It doesn't even hit me out. It was actually right to the pip or right to the tick. While hitting changing the state of delivery, and Actually, right here, I got scared because price was kind of like not respecting me threshold. So I was like, I'll just take one partial because I sold two contracts here, and then I was like, okay, I'll just take one partial, and then I was kind of over risking just like a few bucks. Um, but yeah, um, did just freeze. But yeah, so things to work on, not to get scared and wait for the closing price. Okay, I need to wait for the closing price. Look at the 1 minute or look at the 2 minute. Um, and yeah, I would have entered on a turtle soup type scenario. But it just, I just didn't like how it ran. I ran this high. It ran this high, and then I always enter like on the closing price. Uh, so I would have entered here, but then once I was already down there, I was just waiting for a little retracement, and yeah, I was already kind of high enough. Better entry would have been here. Um, yeah, and then take one card truck out there. Then this low, I was looking at that low, but it was too low for um, my R to R. Minimum would have looked at right here, and I was aiming for the first percent for value gap um and the opening range gap because you could see price didn't even hit uh consequent encroachment. So that right there, I was like, oh damn, okay. Um, and then what was it? Oh, yeah, so I took one contract there, and then I got stopped out in profit with this high, and then price rallied up. I re-entered on another inverse for value gap right here. Entered there, but then placed my stop like right here, and then got up right there, and then knew that price was being stubborn. It's a little stubborn, and then you can see the ES. ES was even worse. Even worse price action. Yes, it was kind of NQ was kind of the lagging market just because NQ didn't rate the buy stops. You can see we have SMT right here, 946. This high and this high. That was SMT. Um, so I could have entered on ES, entering on the closing price, placing stop right here. Um, or even NQ, but you can see how just messy it is. Um, and we have another SMT right here. And that was like kind of like the final. By the time I already kind of moved on. So yeah, it wasn't. Today was not easy. You should put it like that. Okay, it was not. Initially, it was pre-market. It's pretty clean. It was doing everything I wanted it to do. It was rounding down, and then 9:30 opens up as manipulation. It was just kind of annoying how it's been like this forever. So SMT right here, and this high with that high could have answered there. I already did answer a little earlier, but yeah, I just need to work on being more patient, waiting for the closing price, and expanding my view in terms of 1 minute and 2 minute. And then also looking at the 1 minute SMTs as well. Like I don't really like doing that, but if I really have a strong bias, I could. And then as you can see, retest this change in the state of delivery. I could have entered right there. I didn't want to see price get up there because You can see that. It's the other way. Okay, we're in OTE levels. So me entering there was actually in a discount. So yeah, I need to do better on that too. Like just knowing when the right time is answered to actually look at the swing. I tend to just look at the gaps. But yeah, so definitely need to do that better. Looking at the swings, sweeps. So sweeps this. Yeah, sweeps that high. I could have entered there on ES. Took it out that low almost immediately. um, but yeah, I could have done the same thing here. So yeah, something. So things to work on. Um, yeah, not a losing day, but not a winning day. I'll take it as a learning experience, and yeah, just I should have done that. Placed the swing, and I could have entered OTE. Yeah, it could have been like a what? Cheaper stop, that's for sure. And then, yep. Uh-huh. So yeah, so better entries. Need to look at SMTs and then look at 1 minute SMTs and then um trust this retracement too. I could have put stop right here too. Right above 79% retracement level. So yeah, just gotta pay attention. Um, yep. So on these deep retracements and I have a strong bias, I have to place the swing. Okay. So that's just my mental note. So peace.